Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. So much history and pageantry in this rivalry, guys, but the trophy, the jeweled shillelagh, is a little bit under the radar.
It is. It's beautiful to look at, but I think people are always just focused on these two blue blood programs. Notre Dame, USC. This is interconference, national championship, and Heisman implications seemingly always on the line late in the year when these two teams play.
Always so cool, coast to coast. Something matters, something on the line. You're right, this game is always fun to watch. The jeweled shillelagh.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Parseghian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou Holtz, we could keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody covered.
Off he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Using his legs to buy some time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. We're hoping for a little more drama than we got a season ago when the Trojans obliterated the Irish.
They absolutely laid the hammer. And the Trojans, listen, this is a team that you can count on every year now. They're starting to put their name in the hat. They've always had so much prestige, tradition. End of the year, these games, they matter. Can they deliver another statement game again this year?
I think the Trojans coaching staff last year did such a good job getting their team's minds right. And the leaders in that locker room, they were really making sure that everyone's intensity was at a different level going into that game. No doubt they want to come out, blow out Notre Dame again, and keep the jeweled shillelagh in the trophy case.
Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Number 26, on to punt it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. This time he's got him. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries there, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback will audible. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires left. He makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again. And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is making life hard on the quarterback early in the game. We're only in the first quarter. They've already got a pick, and that time they swat another one away, man. They are breaking on the ball.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. All kinds of running room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Young. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Right back to him on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Trojans! On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score USC 21, Notre Dame.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to come into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Looking to go up top on first down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Flanagan. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to throw. He'll take another shot here. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snags it on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Takes it the other way. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's running in the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans. Traveler in the entire Trojan nation starting to feel their oats as SC has built a lead in this one.
I'm impressed, too, with the Trojans in this one. They've got a lot of competition in conference week in, week out. You don't get a break when you go out of conference to play Notre Dame, but mentally, they've had a lot left in the tank. They are dominating Notre Dame here.
Man, it's so fun to watch year after year. Great uniforms, great football. This matchup, the Jewel Shillelagh, every single year is always fun to watch.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. The give from the gun. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Irish back on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The inside handoff. At the 35, he's open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Catch in the middle, it's Moss. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Irish. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Going up top on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Makes a move. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds his man. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They're working that left side, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a big play for the defense. Playing at home, you're trailing. You need to create takeaways. You got to get the ball back. Nice job breaking on that one and knocking it away.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got his man to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the timing just a hair off. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense in press coverage. Hand off from the shotgun. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Absolutely perfect. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throws for the tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make...
He lost one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide out in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. Fair catch called for and made. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our...
Going over the top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll just keep slinging it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up in possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a knee. They say every game counts the same in the...